so cool.
É?
Yes. Dancing, jumping around. Oh my God.
Mira, volta aqui. Pedro,
Where's your girlfriend?
Pedro, né? Cadê a tua mina?
Quero saber como é essa
Pra cá! Tem tudo, querida! Tem frango no forno, arroz de marisco, é os pratos do dia. Aí depois tem um whole menu.
For a while.
Olha, cara, tens de dar aquelas senhas às pessoas que não pagam, sabe?
But I think I'm
Ana
angry.
do Castelo.
Vocês estão fantásticos.
O
Well, I am. She's not yet, darling. She's just
Porco
pretending.
preto.
Os segredos.
Tem um sanduíches de quê? De marisco. Ótimo. Diretamente da África.
Very good.
Tem tudo,
Girl.
tudo.
Have fun, feed yourselves.
I need a caipirinha, guys. Tony, do you wanna go upstairs and get me a caipirinha? Hello. You coming to the Sunday or the show? Oh, you're coming to the show.
We are doing both. Oh, Ivo, darling. Yes. Monica wants a caipirinha. Yes. Simba.
Cachaça bem,
Welcome again to this wonderful space that we very cheerful call the Sunday Show. Yesterday, Bomba Suicida called me because they had an idea for the introduction of this Sunday Show because it's about repetition and blah 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 blah. And so their idea, it was very good, but then it was impossible to do it because there was going to be this guy, the president of Bomba, I don't know if you probably know him, Felipe Viegas, but then he's never around when they do the fucking Sunday Show. And so they called me again because he's on holidays. So I had to cancel my holidays and came back straight to here. So I don't come very much prepared for this Sunday show. But I know, darling. But yesterday I was staying at home. I was shitting, I was thinking, what shall I do tomorrow for the Sunday show? I have to prepare an intro. And so I thought, well, let's do an intro about this repeating thing. So it's a Sunday show it's called Repeat. Some people thought that Bomba Suicida was going to repeat a Sunday show. You're wrong, because we don't repeat anything. Some people thought that we were going to repeat the 25th of April. No, it repeats every year. We don't have to do anything. We did the revolution already in February because we wanted, but the revolution is still coming. It's arriving slowly. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to talk about repetition. And then, while I was cheating, also a process of repetition. You press, you shit, you read, you press, you shit, you read. And I thought, well, life is basically like this, life is a repetition. You come from a thing that you don't exist, then you are born and you exist, then you are dead and you don't exist anymore. The rest I don't know yet. It's my first life. And life is just like that, you eat, you shit, you drink, you breathe, you live, everything, eating, drinking, living, it's always, the sun always comes up in the next day, it's day after day, year after year. So basically, we are surrounded with repetition. And, while I was cheating yesterday, I had the idea for this speech to have all the powerful effect. The end of my speech, you would say in a chorus, Sunday show! Okay? So when I say, this is you say, Sunday show! Okay? So I'm reaching the end of my speech. And so I was still cheating and I was thinking, repeating, eating, living, breathing, everything of that is alright. But life is a repetition. But even so, we like living, because it appears that some things are new. We have new friends, and then the old friends go, and then you have new friends, and then it's very confusing, but it's very repetition. And what fucks life? It's not the repetition. That's what I thought in my last poo-poo. It was life. The problem with life, and this I remember of a great actress. Her name is Ana Ribeiro, and once she told me, what fucks life? It's not the thing itself. It's the quotidian. Definitely. And this is not a quotidian. This is... Sunday Show! I love you guys. I love you. Oh my God. Imagine if I had diarrhea, I would stay like 3 hours doing the intro. Thank God it was just a poo-poo. Okay, we are going to have a premiere in our Sunday show. They are 3 boys. They are very radical. They do skating, rappel, all of those things that radical people do. And they are not on Sick Radical because they prefer to be here. And they are going to have their premiere of this Sunday show called Repeat. And the concept of this Sunday show, I'm sure you'll understand in 10 minutes. Okay, clap now for Elmer and the boys!
Always enjoyed.
because we adore skaters. They sing very well, don't they? The lyrics and everything. Congratulations, boys. We are going to have another premiere. Yes, after this one. I'm just going here on the backstage. Do I need to put anything on stage or you put it already? Oh, it's okay. So, they are very wonderful. Let's wait for the... Oh, yes, let's wait for these boys to go. What can I say now? I don't know. Do you like your hair, darling? Your hair seems to like you. It's not the Thank you. Fabula PR and her fabulous light orchestra. Clap for them! Here they come! Oh my gosh. Let me put it. I know. Let me put on this. Huh? Huh?
Sweetie, it's that one. Yes. I know. You don't.
Thank you very much, darling. Let me tell you something. I think she is Julie Cruz and this is David Lynch. Hello, it is! Wave your hands, Julie Cruz and David Lynch, live on the Sunday Show! Fabulous premiere, wasn't it? They were so nervous, the crew of them. We could see it. Now, okay, we are going to have a sister.
Assistant.
So she's African.
Oh my god.
And her name is Sister Joe. So clap your hands for Sister Joe. Here she is again. Not in the Metropolitan, but at Bomba, Suicida. There she comes, Sister Joe!
Ok, olá. Atrasado, mas é biológico. Juro-vos, minha mãe estava à espera. Acho que nasci pesada há alguns minutos. Ok, então eu vou me sentar. Eu vou estar sentada. Isto não é macumba. Não é voodoo. Também não é mãe de santo, nem pai.
É uma sister.
É uma reza. Porque uma dia basou, foi comprar cigarros e nunca mais voltou. Então eu estou aqui para ver se ele volta. Bem, vamos lá ver. Entretanto também precisava da vossa energia, ver se todos em conjunto conseguimos alguma coisa. Tenho uma branca. Okay. You were always on my mind. 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 Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. You were always, always, you were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you all the lonely times, and I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. If I make you feel second best, boy, I'm sorry I was blind.